Despite Nigeria's struggling economy, the government embarked on a 15 billion naira project to build a new house for the vice president and recently is under pressure from the parliament to purchase 2 new aircraft for president and the vice president. These aircraft are estimated to cost over $150 million. So Naija Anchor News took to the street to gather opinions from Nigerians on these lavish expenditures. The responses were overwhelmingly critical, with many expressing disbelief and outrage at the government's priorities.
I believe that we have a normal structure that has already been constructed for the vice president and for the president. So building a new structure, I don't see how it plays out economically on their decision making. It's already a far cry to normal reasoning. Then coming about adding another fleet, so the number of fleets that they have, we should ask ourselves some critical questions. What are we doing? Are we playing or we are joking? Is this country actually moving anywhere? Have they actually summoned people who are economically sound to ask them critical questions? How do we pull Nigeria out of this gutter? But what they can do is just look for how they can get private jets, build houses. So I don't feel that this is supposed to be a question. We are supposed to be thinking about this thing like from left, right, and center. It doesn't make.
Wow, it makes me laugh when I hear these things. I say this, I'm sorry to say, maybe the right word to use is that our leaders are wicked. Our leaders are wicked. They don't care for the masses. How can you be thinking of, you just spent 15 billion naira on a private house? They talk about renovation. What kind of house? Is it made up of gold? You know? And then now you are talking of private jet. It just shows that you don't have the people at heart at all. If you have them, you will not be thinking of such a project at this time that Nigerians are going through trial and difficulties. So I think the leaders should come back to their senses, and then they should listen to the cries and yearnings of Nigerians. They are not in touch with them, and that's why they are doing some of these things. So I hope and I pray that they will listen to the cries and yearnings of Nigerians.
Actually, I see that it is an avenue of looting of money, looting of funds. But if you take me to front of president, I will confront him. I will tell him that is looting.
I won't say I'm giving up on Nigeria because it's my country, but what they are doing is not really fine. It's not really good.
Well, personally, let me say Nigeria are used to hardship, but it's not easy for us. So if truly there should be a way that we the masses we can mobilize ourselves, come out, so that at least we can register our grievances, so that at least those people will know that as we have been silent, they know that we are comfortable with this. But since we can be able to come out and say our view, now they will know that okay, we the masses too are passing through a lot. So from there at least they can listen to us.
This report highlights a growing discontent among Nigerians with the government's handling of the economy and its seeming disconnect from the people's suffering.